Hello, dear hearts. Welcome to day 3 of purse organization. So, my purses, again, it goes kind of from nothing to like equivalent of a suitcase, and rarely is there anything in between. I do have some that are in between. And behind me, those are my black purses. I have a couple satchels. I have one that actually it's huge. It's just a big old bag. And I use it as carry-on when I travel, actually. It can hold a lot of stuff. I love it though. And then I also have some of my smaller ones. I have some crossbodies that I do like taking places when I know I'm going to need my hands. I don't want to carry something big. If I'm going to a museum where maybe I do want to keep a little bit more than just my ID, and I will carry a small crossbody. Maybe I need some snacks. You don't know. So I did want to talk about the things that we're going to be keeping in our purses. Yesterday, we had talked about getting the receipts out, cleaning out all of your receipts, and taking out at least one thing that you know you're not going to need in your purse. I have a lot of things that I know I don't need them when I carry a purse. So one of the things that I had were all those sticky notes, and I have pens. Well, now we have phones. We can put a lot on our phones. Most of us have that little app that's like a notepad. I actually keep my grocery lists on there, and it is also where I keep the measurements for the areas of my home that I want to put furniture in. So I need to make sure that I know just how big, so I don't get a huge bookshelf and hate myself for it later. One of the things that I used to have, I still have a lot of them, I no longer carry. How many of us have those loyalty cards, the store loyalty cards? The grocery store, the pet store, all kinds. And I have, let's see. Okay, so there's 10 little slots. And so I have 10 cards on this side, and I have 10 cards on this side. And some of these even have multiple cards in between. What the heckity heck? So if I just carried these around, I would be carrying them in this cute little holder, but it would be taking up a lot of space in my purse. And, it doesn't seem heavy now, but if I just held this all day long, it would start to get weighty. I don't need this in my purse. I have an app on my phone, and it's called Keyring. And all you do is you take a photo, like I have what is this? Oh gosh, I don't even know if I've ever even used this. Jersey Mike's. I have their card. So you take a picture, and then you take a picture, and it saves it to this app so that if you go, now sometimes I have gone places and they say, oh, do you have a phone number with us? I say yes. I give them the phone number, and they're like, nope. Great. So IKEA was one of those. IKEA would never recognize my phone number for whatever reason. Always had to have the little friends and family card or whatever it is, which I don't even use anymore, but that's a whole different story. It's on my keyring. So all I would have to do is pull up that app. Super easy to find them because you can pull it up by name, or you can just type like the first letter and it'll bring up whatever is in your app under that letter, and they can scan it just like that. Super easy peasy. And that way you're not, it's one less thing that you're having to carry. So don't think that you have to carry around all this stuff. There are so many easier ways, especially now that we have our cell phones, right? So I'm no longer carrying around Post-it notes. I do always keep a pen. I'm going to keep a pen till the day I die because I love my pens. If nothing else, I'm going to keep a pen just to look at it because I love my pens. I even have one ready for 4th of July. I love my pens. So I will always keep a pen. I don't need the paper. I can put it in my phone. I'm not going to need all these loyalty cards. I can put it in my phone. Another thing you can do, I don't know, I am like just paranoid of losing my credit card. And I've been very fortunate to not, knock on wood, but I do keep my information written down at home in a safe place. If anything were to happen, I don't want to be fumbling around calling saying, oh, I don't know this information. And yeah, they could probably find it with my name and my date of birth. And it's just so much easier to just look at the info and say, hey, I need to cancel this credit card. Here's a number on it, and let's get this done. So I believe that it is important to keep some of that information, keep it stashed in a safe place. You don't want people looking at it. I do have a lockbox, so important things go in there. But that is what I have, and I want to know from you. Do you use like the little note app on your phone for writing things down? And what about Keyring? Do you use something like that? Have you ever heard of that? And would that be useful? Let me know down below, and have a fantastic day. Join me again tomorrow. So we're going to come up with something else to help us keep our purses organized. In the meantime, remember to be kind and leave a heart print. Bye.